May I know where are these farm to market, the ghost farm to market roads located? Are these are the Senate or the legislators the proponent of these farm to market road projects?
We will have to check. Right now, the Secretary is not aware.
Okay, thank you. Safe ka na, Senator Marcoleta.
Thank you, Madam President. We'd like to now move to consider the budget of one of my favorite departments, being that I'm a licensed agriculturist and I know half of those guys there. Mr. President, Madam President, I move that we consider the budget of the Department of Agriculture and all the attached agencies.
The consideration of the budget of the Department of Agriculture and all its attached agencies is now in order for interpellation.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Madam President, may we recognize the sponsor, Senator Kiko Pangilinan, to also enumerate the budgets of each and every one of the department and its other attached agencies.
Thank you.
The sponsor, Senator Pangilinan, is
Yes, and then we can recognize
recognized
immediately after Senator Erwin Tulfo.
Thank you, Madam President, Majority Leader, distinguished colleagues. Magandang gabi po. Narito po tayo ngayon upang iharap ang budget ng Department of Agriculture at ng mga kalakip nitong ahensya at mga korporasyon na may kabuang halaga na 184,098,577,000. Broken down as follows: Office of the Secretary, 140,023,321,000. Agriculture Credit Policy ACPC Council, 3,364,121. Bureau BIFAR, 11,614,420. FPA Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, 423,233,000. National Fisheries Research and Development Institute, 743,511,000. National Meat Inspection Service, 677,494,000. Philippine Carabao Center, 957,337,000. Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, 479,892,000. Philippine Council for Agriculture and Fisheries, 264,404,000. Philippine Fiber Industry Development Authority, 677,148,000. Attached corporations and particulars: National Dairy Authority, 531,016,000. National Food Authority, 11,291,528,000. Philippine Coconut Authority, 1,919,320,000. Philippine Crop Insurance Corporation, 7 billion. Philippine Fisheries Development Authority, 2,130,000,000. Philippine Rice Research Institute, PRRI, 979,832,000. Sugar Regulatory Administration, 1,020,000,000. Total of agencies and attached corporations, 184,098,577,000. Bilang pangunahing institusyon na nangunguna sa pagpapaunlad ng agrikultura at pangisdaan, ang DA ay nagtataguyod ng kasapatan ng pagkain, kaunlarang pangkatnayunan at kapakanan ng mga magsasaka at mangingisda. Saklaw nito ang buong value chain mula produksyon, post-harvest, pagproseso hanggang sa market access, trade at farmer and fisher folk empowerment na itinataguyod sa pamamagitan ng pananaliksik, regulasyon at suporta sa enterprise. Ang lahat ng ito ay sinasagawa sa isang nagkakaisa at batay sa ebidensya upang matiyak na ang mga intervention ay tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng sektor at nakaugnay sa mga layunin ng pambansang kaunlaran. Mr. President, This representation, together with my staff, the LBRMO, and the entire DA family, headed by Secretary Kiko Laurel, we are ready to answer your questions.
Salamat, Vice Chairman Pangilinan. Senator Erwin Tulfo is recognized to interpellate the sponsor.
Maraming salamat po, Madam President. Ang una ko pong katanungan, according to the committee report, the budget for the Office of the DA Secretary reflects a net decrease of 22 billion pesos, comprising of an additional 20.6 billion offset by a reduction of 42.6 billion. May we know, Madam President, the reason for the net decrease? Which line items, projects, or programs have been affected or will be affected because of the decrease, Madam President?
Yes, there are reductions from the original NFA, previous NFA budget for mechanization of about a post-harvest of about 5 billion. Philippine Fisheries Development Authority reduction of 2.4 billion. FMR. From FMR, the farm to market road deduction.
23 to 16.
23 or 32? 23 billion to 16 billion. And that would comprise the total reduction, Mr. President.
Okay, maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. Madam President, paulit-ulit pong lumalabas ang concern tungkol po sa mababang presyo ng palay. Problema po ito ng ating mga magsasaka. 8 piso kada kilo sa magsasaka, ngunit nabebenta ng hanggang 50 piso or 50 pesos per kilo bilang bigas na sa retailer. Kaya nga po ayon sa ating Finance Chair, nagdagdag din tayo ng 500 million pesos para sa pagtatayo ng mga food hubs. Ang tanong ko po, how will these food hubs operate, Mr. Chair? And can this realistically address the long-standing farm-to-gate to retail price disparity faced by our farmers, Madam President?
Yes, it will be a center. I don't like to call it bagsakan because bagsakan is really a trader's term, never a farmer's term, because farmers will never bagsak their products. They take care of it with great care. But these hubs will not only be where rice produce will be delivered, but all high-value crops, seafoods, and therefore, and livestock. So therefore, the hub will be an opportunity for our farmers to sell directly to the market and thereby cutting the middlemen and being able to earn more and provide quality produce for the consumers, for the mamimili.
Thank you, Madam President, for that answer. Madam President, Mr. Chair, to avoid redundancy, maaari po bang ipaliwanag o klaruhin the Department of Agriculture how its irrigation projects differ from those implemented by the National Irrigation Administration? Di po ba nagkakaroon ng overlapping po ng areas, beneficiaries, or targets between two agencies, Madam President?
Yes, the big ticket irrigation systems are for the National Irrigation Administration, while the small water impoundment systems, irrigation systems for slopes of more than 3% would be with the Department of Agriculture, among others.
Maraming salamat po, Madam President, for that answer. Ang may napansin lang po ako na nakita po namin hinggil po dito sa farm-to-market road allocations. We observed, Madam President, that the farm-to-market road allocations in several localities reflect identical amounts in the NEP, given that terrain, geography, and construction costs vary widely across provinces and municipalities. How were these uniform allocations determined? Kung titignan po natin sa pahinang 144 at 184 ng NEP, the allocation for the construction rehabilitation generally fall within the range of 15 to 30 million. Does this not raise concern of a template or lump sum approach, similar to what has been observed in some flood control and local infrastructure projects? Tama nga naman po. Iba-iba po yung terrain, kahit nasabihin natin the same ang haba, pero pagpaakyat po yan, pagpababa po yan, syempre may additional cost, Madam President.
There is a specific amount, value, or cost to per kilometer set by the DPWH as reflected in the NEP. No? So this was 15 million per kilometer. So that explains why the budget, or at least the item, is identical. If it's 100 million, then that would be, or 150 million, then that would be 10 kilometers. But the program's criteria for resource allocation, meaning farm-to-market road under the development program, the major considerations in coming up with a list of projects would be production area, number of farmers who will benefit, vulnerability of project site, current road condition, and connectivity linkages to the markets.
Okay.
But we must note and place on record, Mr. President, that because of the flood control scandal, it was suggested and adopted by the DA, suggested by our chairman of the Committee on Finance, that the farm-to-market road program will now be executed or implemented by the Department of Agriculture rather than the Department of Public Works under the engineering? The BAFE, the Bureau of Agriculture, Fisheries, Engineering. Then this will be, monitored more effectively. And then the costing will likewise be, I think there's going to be a recomputation of the cost.
They will have a menu of 7 to 8, depending on
Yes, yes, Mr. President. So there'll be a menu and a range of cost per kilometer, depending on terrain, as you pointed out, elevation, location, Mr. President, slope.
Madam President, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Chair, di po ba some time ago, DA naman po talaga nag-i-implement ng farm-to-market, then it was turned over to the Department of Public Works and Highways. Maaari po bang malaman ano po ang dahilan nito? Bakit inilipat? It's a farm-to-market road, ipinasa po ito sa Department of Public Works and Highways.
Yes, it was in 2014 when the farm-to-market roads program was consolidated. That was in 2014 during the time of Secretary Babe Singson. And at that time, I was Secretary of Food Security and was assigned to coordinate with Secretary Babe Singson in the implementation of farm-to-market roads at that time, Mr. President.
Madam President, Mr. Chair, rice importation is killing our local rice industry. Pero there are reasons why we import. Is there a program or a study by the Department of Agriculture to resolve this problem? Ito po talaga ang sakit ng ulo ng ating mga magsasaka, ito pong importation, matagal na po nilang isinisigaw. But there are reasons why we import rice. Me and you know that, Mr. President, Madam President, Mr. Chair.
That is correct. Mr. President, actually right now, no, because of a number of interventions, palay prices have already increased to about 18 pesos per kilo, 18.58. There are depending on the region, meron pa ring mababa, but by and large, relative to the 3 or 4 months ago, tumaas na siya. No, why is that? One, the ban on importation of rice, which was imposed beginning September, and October September 1, and 2, and then it was extended. So this intervention by the national government through the recommendation of the Department of Agriculture helped protect our local palay prices from going down further. And second, the establishment and the announcement of a minimum floor price for palay, Executive Order number 100, which the DA recommended and the Office of the President issued, also likewise was a signal to the market, the traders, that government will step in and buy at the higher prices, which again influenced the market, particularly traders, to likewise move up in terms of the prices, purchase of palay prices in the market by the traders.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Which is therefore an indication that if we provide more teeth to the DA by the rice tariffication law revision, which is now being heard by your Committee on Agriculture, then we will be able to better manage the drop in palay prices and protect our local producers.
With
Thank
the
you.
indulgence of the Vice Chairman and the gentleman from Palawan, I think Senator Estrada would like to make an interjection.
With the permission of Senator Erwin, if I may, just to interject only one question. While I was upstairs monitoring the proceedings, you mentioned about the farm-to-market roads, am I correct?
Opo.
Yes. Just one question, Senator Pangilinan. Sa lahat po ng mga farm-to-market road projects, have the officials of the Department of Agriculture inspected the farm-to-market road projects?
Yes, an audit of the farm-to-market roads, Mr. President, distinguished Senator, has started. And of the 4,700 kilometers? Sites. They've been able to inspect about 1,000.
So how many farm-to-market road projects are there?
4,700.
4,700. Out of those 4,700 farm-to-market road projects, are there any ghost projects?
They have inspected 1,000, and they have identified 5.
Five?
Yes, 5. So
And-
far.
And more to come?
We hope not. We hope not.
Okay.
But if, with that percentage, 5 of 1,000, so if there are 4,000, that would be 5 times 4, 20, maybe around 30 might be, I mean, based on that average.
May I know where are these farm-to-market, the ghost farm-to-market roads located?
Davao Occidental, according to the department secretary.
Are these, are the Senate or the legislators the proponent of these farm-to-market road projects?
We will have to check. Right now, the secretary is not aware if there were proponents to the Davao Occidental ghost projects for farm-to-market roads.
Okay, thank you. Safe ka na, Senator Marcoleta.
Thank you, Senator Estrada.